Alright, update on OGN. So we are breaking down massively bearish as of the time of recording this. We hit our last price target down here at the 786 from our last video, so we can now remove this. But what's interesting about this is you can see, drawing your fib from the low to the high, this was your 786, this was your last line in the sand. We even gave it the benefit of the doubt by drawing to the candle body close instead of the wick, which, as you can see, if I now reset this to where it was drawn from the candle body close, the 786 moves down. So we did give we gave OGN the benefit of the doubt. We literally moved this down to the lowest price target it would need to hold, and we've solidly broken below it. We've now put a daily close below it. So where do I think OGN is moving? There's no data traded really between this big wick to the upside. I mean, this is all just an accumulation range at the lows. We haven't been in this region before, so it does seem like we are in a very negative stance. I want to flip the chart in a second just to see if I can get a fresh perspective on this. But nonetheless, you've got a huge M pattern here, which I'm not even going to take the price target on, because I actually, let's just take it for novelty purposes, because I imagine we could be at 0 on this, which is why I'm not taking it. Yeah, you can see this will take us down to 2.6 cent. This would be more than a 90% drop. Now, the reason I didn't want to, say that I find any validity in that is because first of all, I don't find any validity in the price target. I don't think we're going to be breaking down to those levels. That's not what I'm saying. Nonetheless, the big menacing M pattern that we've broken down from is definitely something to consider when you are trading this. Personally, I think OGN has lower to go down. We're seeing absolutely no volume on this whatsoever. I want to check out our oscillators quickly, and if we look at our oscillators on the daily time frame, they're very beat down, but we have gone a lot lower multiple times for OGN, so I still would be expecting a bit more of a flush out to the downside on this. On your higher time frames, we're very overextended. We're extremely overextended on the money flow indicator, meaning there's a plethora of retail money holding OGN right now, and you know what retail money's like. They're probably going to be the first that's going to get scared out of this. This is why OGN's really a retail coin. There's no smart money, millionaire, billionaire investors, tech firms, insurance companies. There's no Michael Saylors of this world that care about OGN. It is all retail traders, all people like me and you watching YouTube videos. We're all retail traders. That's all that means. But yeah, there is no huge, obviously there's going to be whales. To be a whale doesn't mean smart money. I mean like big institutions, big firms, big insurance companies, people who have millions and billions on the sidelines to buy the dip. They're not interested in OGN. They don't care. This is not a smart money coin. This is a retail coin. That doesn't mean that it's a bad coin. I'm simply pointing out facts here that there is no institution, insurance company, banking firm that's looking to put their chips into OGN. They're looking at Bitcoin, they're looking at Solana, they're looking at Shiba. And ironically, smart money is looking at Shiba. Obviously it's a meme coin, a shit coin, but the fact of the matter is no smart money is looking at OGN right now. It is all retail money, and the money flow indicator can drop a lot. So I'd be very cautious about this. The RSI is showing extreme weakness in the market right now. There is no strength. Higher time frames, bears are in full control. Lower time frames, we've only recently, a couple of days ago, got rejected from your 4-hourly EMAs. We're clearly in such a bearish stance for OGN, and I think at some point this will bounce, but it does look like we are coming down to the lows. If I invert this chart to see, because sometimes I know it's kind of like a meme to invert the chart, but it does give you a fresh perspective. And looking at this in like if I remove some of the drawings, you can see we're clearly in a big run with higher lows, and it looks like this is your top here. And if we do break over the top of this, it would be price discovery to the upside. And as this is the inverse chart, all this means is that we're coming down to the lows, and we're not looking good right now. So in my opinion, to be fair, I would draw this down to the lows. I think OGN is moving down another 26%. That would mean that OGN, in my opinion, is moving down to 24 cent. Like I said, not financial advice. I'm just looking at the data objectively. The only good thing that we're seeing right now is there's not much volume left. Volume predicts price. And I mean, to be fair, there's been a slight influx of volume since we have started tumbling. Doesn't seem like anyone's buying the dip on OGN. In fact, in the past hour, volume has once again started to push down. We've got a red green red formation, which is a bearish formation, indicative that we're about to take out the lows. So I'd be very cautious on OGN. I've been sitting on the sidelines since we got stopped out on my trade on this. We originally got in at 36 cent. I took profits at 85 cent, and I think we got stopped out at the 618 at 47. But all in all, we're looking bearish. Do not try and catch a falling knife on this. That is all I've got for you today. As always, not financial advice. Cowboy out. Peace.